Last month, the finals officially released and has had a crazy amount of players actively grinding the game. The finals actually holds up and beats some of its serious rivals, like beating Apex Legends in Twitch views, for example. This game also came at the right time, if you ask me. Apex has gone downhill, Overwatch 2 is just not as fair and fun as other games anymore, and well, you know how I feel about Valorant. But now the question remains, will the finals actually withstand the test of time, or will it be a 15 minutes of fame scenario? This is what I aim to answer today, so strap in and enjoy. Firstly, we will look at the gameplay and the concept. Is the base game enough to keep people coming back? Well, let's first look at a game that failed in that department. Rogue Company was a third-person plant and defuse game with many classes and weapons. Now, in 2024, this game has kind of dropped off. It's hard to impossible to find games and people just aren't interested anymore. Of course, this also has to do with the monetization, but we shall not touch on that just yet. No, the issue I want to cover is within the game itself. The plant and defuse genre is hard. It's one of the most repetitive genres out there. You have to have something that keeps people coming back, and Rogue Company didn't have that. It played like PUBG with abilities, and the planting and defusing just got tiresome. This concept just isn't very easy to keep interesting. Hence the reason why pretty much the only popular plant and defuse games are CSGO and Valorant. It's just a very hard genre to do. Even Rainbow Six Siege didn't hold up, so yeah, it's a very hard genre. Now let's look at the finals. Will their concept get as repetitive? Does the gameplay feel authentic enough? Well, the concept of the finals, which is earning the most amount of money through kills and cash outs, can be really variable. Cash outs spawn on different locations on different maps, so every game will feel different. Additionally, there are so many options to customize your class that you'll always have to play different around other players, teammates or opponents. As for the gameplay itself, well, I think it should hold up. The wrecking of structures combined with the fast-paced movement work really well, and that combination in gameplay is nowhere else to be found in gaming. Alright, I said we would touch on this. Now we talk about monetization. And to show you just how impactful that is on your game's health, I will use Overwatch 2 as an example.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Overwatch 1 was incredibly loved, even with all its flaws. Being able to just play and be rewarded for it with free loot boxes was an incredible fun way to gain skins and other customization. Of course, there was the option of buying loot boxes or league tokens for certain skins, but it was never really shoved in your face. Then Overwatch 2 came out, having a free-to-play model and a lot of issues to come with the customizations. Skins being too pricey, battle passes not giving back your currency, as well as characters being locked behind paywalls and grind walls. But most importantly, PvE being downsized and still costing $5 per mission, even though it's essentially an unfinished product. People got rightfully upset and the player count has taken many hits. Now, what about the finals? How do they handle monetization? Well, firstly, you still gain skins by simply leveling up. Most of those are not that impressive, except for these pants, but you also gain everything in-game quickly. After 3 games you can play all classes, and grinding for a weapon or gadget really doesn't take too long. This game is very fun and playable without paying money, but if you do wish to support the developers, fear not, you will be rewarded handsomely. There are many packs that give you the worth for your money, and most notably the Battle Pass actually gives you back more currency than that you paid for it. So that in the end of the season you can not only buy something fun, but you can still buy the next Battle Pass. Additionally, the customization of the skins and gadget make it so that every player is unique. Well, almost. This and the free Twitch drops you get, or sometimes just free stuff for logging in, makes this some of the best ways I have ever seen a shop plus Battle Pass formula being applied. The last subject I want to talk about is competition, and let's take Multiversus as an example. Multiversus was way too late with adding a ranked mode, and also was simply too floaty to be played competitively. Even I was top 1000 with Taz because the game was too hard to really get good at. The skill floor was really low, and the skill ceiling was also low. Now, how is the finals? I feel like the skill floor is pretty high for people who have played only simple FPS games like Call of Duty, and the skill ceiling is actually surprisingly high. Sometimes when I look at other Twitch streamers, I am reminded of how bad I really am. This game might have an esports scene if it keeps going this way. And the cool thing is, they don't even need to hire announcers, because they are already in the game.
And here's Ogmaster Gaming, trying to blow their opponent away.
Rigged with a C4. Blown away indeed.
Yikes.
So, all things considered, this game should have a pretty long lifespan depending on us, the players. I love, and I think it's great to have a more unknown developer getting this big in the FPS scene. And I wish them nothing but the best, and my support is theirs. Now, I would be honored to support the game with you guys, but I'd appreciate it as well if you supported me, a tiny miny creator. Look at this graph. Yeah, no words needed. Anyway, you know what to do. Let me know what you expect from the finals and share this video to your 4-year-old nephew. Until the next one.